In this video, we're going to take a look at activity 1.3.3, constraining a sketch, and picking up where we left off in a previous video. We're going to start looking at steps 26 through 29 following that activity in the IED curriculum. I went ahead and I've got this file for the T bracket already open. We need to go back in and make some changes to the sketch, so I'm going to go over to my browser, right click, and select Edit Sketch. What we're going to take a look at is I'm going to select the dimension tool. We're going to start adding some dimensions in. The baseline here is going to be 100 millimeters. We're going to add a 15 millimeter height for this portion. We're going to go ahead and take a look at adding this line is also going to be another 15 millimeters. The overall height will be set at 45. The width of the top line will be 20. And down here, your circles, which if I select the diameter here, will be 5 millimeters. I'm going to right click to say OK. I'm going to go ahead and drag this down just a little bit here, just so that way we can get this. And what we're going to find is that for the most part, this is going to fully constrain our sketch. So we can see the line colors are changing, but also down here in the bottom right hand corner of our screen in our status bar, we say that we need 2 dimensions that are still needed. So as far as clicking and dragging around, we know that, okay, we've got a length there that might be impacted. And usually when we look at the picture, there are 2 constraints that are going to be applied that are going to help us out. And that's going to be utilizing the perpendicular constraint. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select it, and I'm going to select this angled line and this angled line. When I do so, that's going to go ahead and lock that in. Now, if I want to see if there's any degrees of freedom, I can go down here to my status bar and say show degrees of freedom. And I can see that, alright, I do have 1 degree of freedom because of the length of this line. So I'm going to go ahead and toggle that off. If I was actually looking to fully constrain this sketch, we could actually apply a length. It doesn't really have us apply a length for that line since it's just a construction line. And we can go ahead and do that. Or what we can do is provide a vertical constraint at this point and between this point. Once we do that, it's going to now fully constrain the sketch, and I can go ahead and finish it, and I can extrude by selecting the profile, making sure that the holes will show up. So again, I'm going to click around those circles. It's going to have 5 millimeter measurement for our extrusion depth. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the sketch and make some changes. So they want us to see what that looks like as we kind of go on and add some of those constraints. So in the next video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at making some changes and looking at the design intent that we have for this particular file.